Hey everybody, I'm going to be doing a quick video on the 60 EMA. I'm going to be explaining how I use it as a major indicator as support and resistance. I'm going to show you a couple examples and why I have these on my charts. The day that we're using is December 18th, 2015. It's a 5-minute chart, and if you've seen my other videos, you may recall that I said my favorite setups are these that are basing along the VWAP, which is this green dotted line right here. The white line is the 8 EMA, and the blue is the 60 EMA. And as I was saying, my favorite setups are these bases along the VWAP and pops to the upside once they break out of that base above the VWAP, or just under the VWAP going to the upside. But on this particular stock, NEOT, I noticed it right around here on this base. When I saw this base, I figured this was a really good base to get into, but it only got to a high of 137, and so you could have got in there, but it only given you 1 or 2 cents, and I'm going to show you why that is. So if we're looking at this 5-minute chart, if we switch to 15-minute chart for that day. I'm going to wait for it to go here, and let's zoom in for this day. You'll notice that here's that base right here, and it gets just under the 60 EMA before it's rejected, and then just goes down for the rest of the day. And a couple of reasons probably why that is one, because the 18th is a Friday, so there isn't a lot of volume out there, and especially a day or two after the FOMC stated that they raised rates, so that could be a possible reason why. You could have also got in this base at the beginning of the day. Once it broke to the upside, it could have given you a few cents profit there, but like I said, if you noticed it right around here and you switched it to this 15-minute chart, you'll notice that the 60 EMA, so probably on this particular pattern right here, within here, if you're looking to go long, you probably want to go at a break of 138 or more, but obviously this chart did not make it that far. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch back to 5-minute candles here, and I'm going to go show you another one that I was looking at for the 18th on Friday, and this is KTOV. And again, when I noticed it, it had this base right around here. 8 EMA is getting closer to the 60 EMA, and then pops over it, but doesn't get very far. And again, if we switch to 15-minute candles, look at that. Exactly right at the 60 EMA before it gets rejected. And what I've noticed is that the higher the time frame, the more substantial the 60 EMA is going to be as far as your support and resistance. So if you ever notice that, like a lot of times it will bounce off the 60 EMA if it is flipped over this way. If it's going down, it might bounce off the 60 EMA. That's what I see a lot of. Or it gets rejected at the 60 EMA. So with these two charts, the NEOT and KTOV, these are probably pretty good charts to look at for Monday next week, Christmas week, because they could give potential gains that week. And another thing that I wanted to mention too, another thing you want to be on the lookout for is the farther this has to travel. Definitely the more substantial the 60 EMA is going to become and get rejected off of it, more than likely. So what you're looking for then at this point is a base and break above the 60 EMA, and to give you a better clue, hopefully a cross of this 8 EMA over the 60 EMA as well. Those are going to be your telltale indicators that this is a bullish stock. And also, let me just kind of zoom back out here. You'll notice the past few days, the 8 EMA quite hasn't crossed over the 60 EMA, so it could be another day or two, and then it just might cross and then give you a decent percentage gain. And let's go over here to back to NEOT just to show you again. You see this 60 EMA after this big drop right here, but you'll notice that it's actually pinching along here, and on Friday it's actually when it actually got the closest on the 15-minute chart. Actually the 8 EMA got the closest and then got rejected. So like I said, this is probably going to be a good watch for Monday of the Christmas week, and I'll definitely be watching it. It'll definitely be on my watch list. Okay, and another thing that I want to, let me go back here to KTOV just to kind of make one thing clear here too. This was actually a good gain too. I mean, this is like a a 30-40 cent gain here from the lows right here. Switch to the 5-minute chart here. So if you would have got into this base, that would have been a good spot to get into, and then let it build your profits up to here to the 385, because I mean that's, like I said, 35 cent gain here. So don't get me wrong. The purpose of this video was to show you when you actually notice a particular stock, because you might not notice it all the time, like right when it's basing right here. You might notice it here or even up here. And also, even if you did get down here, switching to the 15-minute chart, this would be a good indicator. Hey, this is on these 15-minute candles, it just cannot break above this 60 EMA. So, that being coupled with it being a Friday, this would probably be a good spot to sell, especially with the low volume. Not getting enough effort to push through that 60 EMA. So just to keep that in mind, and to make this a little bit more clear of when of using the 60 EMA as your support and resistance. Okay, and I think that is everything. Thank you, and good night.